Hello dear friends, welcome back. In the previous lecture we discussed about the muscles of the posterior compartment, the superficial muscles of the posterior compartment, right? You can see here these are the superficial muscles of the posterior compartment of the forearm, the extensor carpi ulnaris, the extensor digiti minimi, the extensor carpi radialis brevis, radialis longus, right, and anconeus muscle. These five muscles are present in the superficial layer of the posterior compartment of forearm. Now we are going to discuss about the deep muscles of the posterior compartment of the forearm. So the first muscle is, which we are discussing here, is the supinator muscle. Supinator, from the name it suggests it will cause the supination of your forearm. Supination, pronation and supination movements. So it's a muscle of the forearm. The supinator muscle is a cylindrical shaped muscle. It's a cylindrical shaped muscle. You can see here and here it's also shown, and this is the supinator muscle, right? Okay, it is located in the superior and posterior compartment of the forearm. The superior and posterior compartment of the forearm. It arises from the lateral epicondyle of humerus, radial collateral ligament, annular ligament, supinator crest of the ulna. So it gets its origin from many points, right? And then it inserts into the lateral, posterior and anterior surfaces of the proximal third of the radius. Proximal third of the radius. This is the radius bone, right? Here it is the radius bone, so proximal third of the radius bone. Its action is at the radio-ulnar joint. It causes forearm supination, right? As it is supinator muscle, it causes supination of the forearm. It is supplied by oxygenated blood with the radial recurrent artery, posterior interosseous artery, right? And it's innervated by posterior interosseous nerve, which comes from C7 and C8. So here you can see posterior, it's mostly supplied with the radial nerve and posterior interosseous nerve, right? And this is the blood supply, the actions and everything. So this was about the supinator muscle.